Namaste. Sutra 1.16 Tat param purusha khyater guna vaitrushnayam. Let's understand. Tat param, that which is the highest form. What is the highest form? Here we are speaking of vairagya. We have been speaking of the lower form of vairagya. Here we speak of the higher form of vairagya. So tat param. Tat param. Param means the highest. Purusha khyatir. Purusha is what? Consciousness. That which is steady, that which is not changing. The true knowledge of Purusha. Guna Vaitrishnyam. Freedom from what? Vaitrishnyam. Freedom from the desire. For what? Gunas. What are our three gunas? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Freedom from the three gunas, the desire for the three gunas. Let's understand. When we say freedom from the desire, we understand the freedom from the Rajogun and the Tamogun. You can say, I want freedom from anger, I want freedom from jealousy. Or if there is Tamogun, I want freedom from delusion, I want freedom from confusion, from sloth, lethargy, from an lazy attitude. But why freedom from the desire of Sattva as well? Sattva means, should I not aim for the higher? Should I not aim for the highest goal of attaining more spiritual wisdom, or for instance practicing more Dharna or going into more Chakra? Anything. Should I not even desire for that? Practicing Vairagya, for that even Maharshi says it's not easy. He says practicing from Sattva as well, leaving it, and it will come, not yearning for it. The lower state of Vairagya, and here he speaks of the higher form of Vairagya. In the lower form, the sadhak or the aspirant moves towards the attachment for sense objects, but still they remain in a subtle form. Bhagavad Gita has explained this. The lower form of Vairagya involves a process of suppression. You suppress your emotions, you suppress your desire. Right? So there is a conscious effort from your end. There is conscious control by the mind, and the desires and the cravings are kept under control. But when he speaks of this Vairagya, here he speaks of Paravairagya. Paravairagya not only is giving up the enjoyments, but giving up the deep-rooted taste as well. With the lower Vairagya, which we studied in the previous sutra, there is a possibility of going back, returning to the cravings, to the passions, to the attractions, to the color of the life. But Paravairagya, he says, is absence of desire. There is no desire for knowledge. There is no desire even in sleep, which is very difficult. This happens when there is awareness of the nature of Purusha. That's what he's trying to say. When you are, as a spiritual aspirant, aware, or even in your deep Dharna, aware of the consciousness, then, in the Upanishads, there is a story of Nachiket. Nachiket was filled with desire to know what happens to the soul, Atman, after death. He rejected all the worldly pleasures offered to him by Yama. He ultimately got the true knowledge, the Jnana, because he proved that he was fit to receive the highest knowledge. So, Purusha Khyate. Puri is a place. Sha, here Purusha. Sha means sleep. In philosophical language, physical body is considered to be a town having 9 gates. Mental body is considered to be a town having 4 gates. there is a third body, pranic body. The awareness of the world is supposed to be a function of the subtle body. Purusha is nothing but consciousness, which is dormant, unmanifested in the bodies. Purusha. In yoga, Purusha is looked upon as the highest manifestation of consciousness. So, understanding the higher form of Vairagya and freedom from the desire of the gunas, the three gunas. Namaste. Thank you.